was born Alphonse Gabriel Capone on 1899 in Brooklyn, New York. Initially, he sought temporary jobs in Brooklyn, such as working in a bowling alley. Then Capone became a member of various New York gangs, such as the Brooklyn Rippers and the 5 Points Gang of Manhattan. In 1919, he moved to Chicago at the invitation of his crime mentor, Johnny Torrio. The introduction of Prohibition Volstead Act in 1919 had made organized crime even more profitable. Torrio led one of the biggest mostly Italian crime gangs in Chicago. In 1925, Torrio was shot several times by rival gang members. Although he survived, he was severely wounded, and he passed on the crime syndicate to Al Capone. Aged only 25, Capone was now one of the most powerful men in Chicago. A big part of his business was the sale of alcohol. With profits from the sale of alcohol, racketeering, and brothels, Capone paid law enforcement officials to turn a blind eye. His crime empire stretched from Chicago all the way to Canada, which was the important railroad corridor for illegal alcohol supplies. However, conflict with other gangs was never far from the surface. Resenting the growing influence and power of Capone, the North Side Gang made an attempt on Capone's life in 1926, but they did not succeed. The FBI under Frank J. Wilson sought to prosecute Capone for income tax evasion, as well as charges for violation of prohibition. In 1931, Capone was convicted and sentenced to 11 years in federal prison. Capone was initially sent to Atlanta jail. Capone was then transferred to the newly opened Alcatraz prison off the coast of San Francisco. His mental and physical health increasingly frail. He was released on parole in 1939. Capone never regained his health and spent the years of the Second World War cared for in hospitals and his mansion in Palm Island, Florida. In 1947, he suffered a stroke and contracted pneumonia. He died on 1948.